Hey rock lovers, check this one out. Look at this interesting agate rock that I found. My wife and I were out in West Texas at the Coconut 06 Ranch near Alpine collecting lots and lots of rocks like this, most of which are agates. This one looks to be one of those West Texas biscuits, but it's dark on the outside. I can't really tell for sure. Heck, it might not even be a agate, although I think it is. So in this video, what we're going to do is cut this thing in half and we're going to polish both sides. Hopefully it'll be a beautiful agate with lots of details we can see. Regardless, we're still going to polish it, so let's hope for something nice. Follow me into the shop, let's get this on the saw, we'll cut it in half, and we'll come back here and take a look at it before we polish it. It's time to get this agate cut. All right, the cut's finished. Is it going to be beautiful on the inside? Let's see. Hey. Well, that was disappointing. I thought for sure this was going to be an agate nodule. I picked up lots of rocks out there that looked like this on the outside, but were much prettier on the inside. This, though, is not a complete disaster because I gotta say, this was extremely hard to cut. It took quite a while to saw through this, which tells me it's very hard and it should take a brilliant shine. Now you can see that there is some contrast in there, some patterning in there. Heck, maybe even a little bit of color. So there's still hope that this will be a good looking, polished rock. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna go ahead and go back in the shop now. I'll get these two, well, I'll start on the flat lap, get them smoothed out, get rid of all those big scratches, and then I'll move over to the cabbing machine where I'll attempt to put on a really brilliant shine. Once I'm finished, I'll bring it back in here and we'll take a look at these two pieces and see, was this a good one to cut and polish? Let's get this agate wannabe on the 80 grit disc to get it flat and get rid of those big scratches. Here's how it looks dry. It's smoother anyway. Next up is the 220 grit. Let's fine tune these scratches. Now how does it look? Oh, well that's good. Very smooth. We'll move over to the cabbing machine and jump on the 280 grit wheel this time. Now, what do we see? 280 grit, slight reflection, all right. The next wheel is the 600 grit. And what does that do for our shot? Ooh, look at that, it's 600 grit. That's a good sign. We'll move over to the 1200 grit. Normally where the polishing takes off. Let's see, and yeah, looks good. The last wheel is the 3000 grit. What will this do for the polish? Ooh, well, that's quite nice. The polish anyway. Let's make it even better. We'll jump on this wet belt sander with the cerium belt. And for our final polish, ooh, this one glows. I do like that. What about the pattern? It's interesting. Let's take it inside now for a closer look. My agate wannabe has been face polished, and although it wasn't an agate, were we able to get a good polish? Let's take a look. Oh, I think so. Look at that. You see the different minerals in there took different shines, which I find very interesting. Now, what about the pattern in general? What do we think about that? It's not horrible. I'm not sure what it is. Some sort of chert, maybe. It's a very hard mineral, whatever it is, because as you can see, it just takes a great shine. How about this side? Not too interesting, but I guess not terrible either. Which is your favorite side? I think I like this one here on the right. Looks more outer spacey than this side over here. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you liked it. And if you did, please remember to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.